What's going on, guys? Briar Rabbit here. Today is Friday. That means Xur is back in the tower. He's hanging out way over here by the speaker. We're going to take a look at what he's got today. I'll give you guys some recommendations as well. Xur's kind of special for me today because this was the first time I'll be buying anything from him with my Xbox characters. I've recently started playing a lot more on my Xbox so that I can raid and play Trials of Osiris and Iron Banner on Xbox with the Xbox folk, and I'm pretty excited about it. So it's time to start building up his inventory a little bit. So first of all, for the Titans, we've got the ACD0 feedback fence. Main perk on this is Wrath Conductors. Taking damage from a melee attack deals damage in an area around you. So basically, if somebody punches you, they're gonna take a hit, and anybody standing very close to you will also take a hit. The only time I've ever seen a use for this is that moment in the Crucible when two guardians run into each other. They both melee attack each other, and they're both basically spamming the melee button, trying to get that next hit off to get the kill before the other guy does. That's not going to happen to you in these, because if somebody melees you and you melee them, and then the Wrath Conductors effect hits, it's going to kill that guardian. A melee plus Wrath Conductors is a kill on a guardian. That happens so rarely, though, and there's such good exotics for PvP for your Titan. I just don't recommend picking these up unless you're just trying to collect every exotic in the game. In PvE, really, there's no use for these. There's so many great exotics for Titans for PvE that there's just no excuse to use these. We got increased discipline, increased strength, rain blows, increased melee attack speed, momentum transfer, hand cannon loader, and sidearm loader. Honestly, I'd just skip these unless you're just collecting exotics. Next up, for the Hunter, we've got the Gravitron Forfeit. Does it do something exotic? Elusive Shadow unlocks the Night Stalker subclass node, Shade Step, for free. So basically, you can run Shade Step and another perk in that subclass tree. That's pretty nice. If you like running Shade Step, and a lot of people do, I think it's a really fun talent to use on a Night Stalker. I highly actually recommend Gravitron Forfeit. It's a lot of fun, depending on how much you use Shade Step, which probably you do a lot if you're running the Night Stalker. Pick this one up. It also looks badass as hell. Intellect, strength, hands-on, heavy lifting, and innervation. Not a bad roll on this. Next up, for the Warlock, we've got the Alchemist Raiment, one of the coolest looking chest armors in the game, but one of the ones that I've used the absolute least because the main perk on this is just so weird. Iron to Gold, chance to gain Glimmer on primary ammo pickup. Orbs collected when your super is full, recharge your grenades and melee. So let's talk about the first part first. You get 8 Glimmer for every primary ammo pickup you get. Unless you're really low on Glimmer, if you're going out specifically to your Glimmer farm, pick up some Alchemist Raiment. You know, that'll help you do it a little bit faster. Orbs collected when your super is full, recharge your grenades and melee. I hate this perk. There's one of these on a Hunter perk or a Hunter helmet as well, and I really don't like it because I'd rather those orbs stay put, especially in a raid or in PvP, so I know where to go get them. I can use my super, go back and get those orbs, and use my super again. Whereas with these, your super is just going to recharge your grenades and melee, or those orbs are going to recharge your grenades and melee. They won't be just sitting there on the ground waiting for you to fill up your super again. I actually really dislike that perk. I know there's, some people do like it, but not me. I stay away from these kinds of things, and I don't see a whole lot of use to this Alchemist Raiment at all. It's got increased strength, increased intellect, special ammo and heavy ammo, which is nice, arc burn defense, and arc armor. Next up, for the weapon of the week, we got the Plan C, one of my favorite weapons in the game right now. Does arc damage. We got Field Choke, CQB Ballistics, and Smart Drift Control. You're going to want to go with Field Choke for just about every application. You got Hip Fire, Accelerated Coils, Hammer Forged, and Perfect Balance. Stick with Hammer Forged to max out that range stat. And then we've got Plan C. Charge and equip times are very short immediately after weapon swap. So here's what this thing lets you do. Not only is it a very good fusion rifle in its own right, just using it like a normal fusion rifle, this thing kicks ass. But what this thing allows you to do is switch to it very quickly and immediately fire out a fusion shot. This is super helpful when you get caught off guard by a rampaging shotgunner who's just coming straight at you. He comes around a corner, you switch to plan C, you immediately fire it, and it's a really good defense against those guys who kind of sneak up on you. I love the plan C. I highly recommend picking this up. Use it for a week, get used to it. It's a good defense against shotgunners. It's got more range than you think it should. It's a very fun gun. It's one of my favorite weapons in this game right now. All right, next we've got a Legacy Engram. This week it's a body armor Engram you can pick up for 29 strange coins, which is way overpriced, and it is year one stuff only. We got the Emerald Coil in the Void Drive to upgrade your blue Rare Sparrow to legendary status and change the color of its contrail. Of course, we got Heavy Ammo Synthesis, 3 of coins, Glass Needles, and Motes of Light. So that's going to do it from Xur this week. Unfortunately, my new Titan is not going to be picking up much of anything. I'll probably pick up that Plan C, but no armor this week. I'm not going to waste the coins. I'm kind of coin limited on my Xbox, so I'm not going to waste the coins on the ACD0 feedback fence. I'll be waiting for next week for my Titan. So that's going to do it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.